Alright, so we're going to go ahead and farm for some blueprints. First one's at Blackfell. If you want to make a Blackfell run this really quick, you teleport here. You hit the house over here, so this is number 1. The motel's number 2. Gas station number 3. Hospital number 4. Supermarket number 5. Tennis courts number 6. Courthouse number 7. Greenhouse number 8. And then center building number 9. So gear crate and a storage crate in this building. There we go. Some loose items sitting around. No containers to open up aside from those two. Alright, so here's the motel. And almost every one of these rooms is open, and every single room that's open has something that you can loot inside of it. Go ahead and start with the dumpster. So the only reason I'm going over here, the only reason I'm going out here and farming materials and blueprints is because whenever the reset comes, we're supposed to be able to keep all of our blueprints. That's just an item, not a blueprint. And whenever the next season starts, you can build your house with some aesthetic things that you like right away. And I enjoy base building quite a bit, so it's got a value to me. Maybe not to everybody, but this is also great even if you're not looking for blueprints, just for collecting materials. Oh, see, there's a wall clock. Okay, so we got a formula. I wasn't keeping count. That was probably somewhere in the ballpark of 20 different lootable boxes. Then we got a couple of these. Another billboard. So, gas station 73, right next to the motel. Inside the gas station, lots of loose items hanging out. A weapon crate right behind this counter. A legendary mod, and a Xeno purifier. Very nice. And then a storage crate in the back. And a couple more scraps. Next one we're going to stop at is the Central Hospital. Here, I believe there's a little bit on the main floor, and then something on the roof. The Central Hospital will obviously have items that you need for making activators, so it's just nice to be able to get those quickly and conveniently. And then we'll go to the roof, and we got ourselves a gear crate. Alright, inside the supermarket, got a lot of things on the shelving. Alright, so there's only one gear crate that's in the supermarket. Alright, so this area is like a little, it's like the northeast corner. 4469 minus 1279. Inside the first building on the left is a weapon crate. But the tennis court does have a storage crate. It's the one that's farthest away from the city. At the courthouse, there's a few items that are kind of lingering around outside, but we're going to go inside first. This crate at the top of the stairs is one of those mimic crates. There we go. Alright, and then the rest of this building is full of desks like this. So there's 2 rooms on the top floor. A storage crate in the bottom left room. Got another formula for a candle. There's a weapon crate next to the room on the left. Greenhouse. This one's actually pretty good. There's a fair few things outside. But there's actually quite a bit inside as well. It's a lot of these types of things, like cabinets. So we'll see if we can get any blueprints on this run. Hopefully we can get a couple at least. A little homage to the lucky cats right there. Ready, jump up, kind of roll, and get that one, that one. There we go. We got a wall clock, not a blueprint, but at least an item. That's pretty quick. I don't know about you guys, but I'm experiencing a lot of latency issues today. Sitting between 90 and 150 ping, just bouncing back and forth all over the place. Alright, we can't go upstairs in this house. We can go out back. If I'm not mistaken, there's a couple dumpsters that will get... Yeah, these guys. I think there's even more. Yeah. A whole lot at this property. Alright, the final place that we're going to hit up is going to be the parking garage. So in the parking garage, we've got a weapon crate right in the middle. Bounce rampage. I'll take another legendary mod. We have a storage crate right here by the entrance. And then if we go upstairs, if you haven't already, there is a mystic crate that's right here in the middle. So you can grab this guy. And normally there's a weatherman or whatever he is, like the TV guy. Guy with like 3 TVs for a head. Up here, you can kill and get some stuff off of. And there's also a Star Walker that's usually out here in the road too. And that's about it for this area. That's really my loot run that I do. Here on the farm, you're gonna see a centaur that you can fight. He's pretty quick to go down as well. There he is. One of the little Chiron miniatures. Get your blue drops off him. And then next to him on the left side, we have a fruit stand building. Inside here is a storage crate. And a gear crate in the barn next to it. And then the next one is at Chalk Peak. So you would teleport down here. This is west of Rotten Saddle to the teleportation tower. You go west, run up this road, start over here at Grandma Nina's Diner. Barn, settlement, diner. Yellow warehouse, small house and farm, 2-story house, 2-story house, and then back up north to kill 3 Rosetta Elites at the next farm, and then get the last little bit at the next warehouse. And that's it. So you're aware I am salvaging items at my house in between runs, but I'm keeping all the salvage material on me. So we can see what the count is at the end. Okay. Remember I was telling you about that latency issue? That was it right there. Alright, so lots of items outside here. We've got some Rosetta guys to kill, so you're going to get a good amount of gunpowder typically while you're here as well. And if you're leveled up at all, these guys are not a threat. So you got a Rosetta Bruiser inside. Formula for a black couch. I think I might already have that one, actually. Alright, and then there's all of these food crates. I'm not going to loot them. You can loot them. They're going to give you a whole bunch of different vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. But I'm not trying to keep all them. Nice jump. Alright, got a storage crate. We're going to go down here in the basement as well. Oh, that's not normally here. Nice. So the storage crate right here. And inside the room on the right, there's a low-lying shelf. This guy here. Long table. And in the room on the left, there's usually an engine or something at the back. Computer this time. From here, we're going to go across to that little Fallout-looking settlement. And we got a couple things in here. Sniper up top as well, so watch out for him. That's him right there. Oh, it's not him. Oh, alright. A couple things out here to loot. Inside, though, is where everything's really going to come together. So inside the first one, we've got a cabinet. We've got 3 cabinets, a new formula, and a storage crate. You can't loot the fridge. Inside the one right next to it, another crate. Some more items on the tables. And then we're going to go inside this last one here. Don't forget to grab your dumpsters. And here we got 4. So there's a low cabinet. And then another low cabinet. And then another low cabinet. And another low cabinet. Got a carton item. Not bad. Okay, I'm going up here. One more storage crate. Where's the sniper? Oh, he's right below us. They going nuts over those deer, man. Alright, there's that one. So that's it for this little settlement. Now we're going to go across the street into the diner. Lots of stuff on tables. Lots of stuff. There's more fruits and vegetables in the back as well. You can go ahead and loot those. Storage crate right here behind the counter. Another bruiser. A couple things outside. And then a trash can right here. That's it for this spot. So next, we're going to go to that yellow barn. Now, we're going to come in on the left side. Take care of these guys. We're going to loot these 3 containers here. So first one, second one, and then third one up top has a crate inside of it. And then there's a little shack on the roof that also has a crate. Got some stuff underneath this area. A few things on the table. A trash can. Upstairs, we're going to have a room that has a storage crate and a shelf. And then make sure to grab your dumpsters. Inside the little concrete building over here with this next dumpster, we're going to be able to get another shelf. Gear crate in this little shack, little house, whatever you want to call it. Then a storage crate in the bathroom. After the yellow warehouse, head up to the little house over here, and then we're going to go across over here to this little 2-story house. Of course, outside, you've got your random items that you can pick up. Sometimes you get a legendary, sometimes you don't. There we go. And that's it for this house. Now I'm over encumbered, but I'm not going to go back to the house yet because I don't like making the trip out here multiple times if I don't have to, because it takes a couple minutes and I'm just not down for that. So as we go inside this 2-story house, we're going to have a weapon crate immediately in behind the counter. And then we're going to go to the next room. Can't loot any of these things, which is kind of ridiculous, but you know, whatever. There is a storage crate that's behind the bar over here. And then we're going to go upstairs. We're going to get this storage crate at the top of the steps. That's it for the 2nd story building, just down the hill from the last 2-story building. From here, we're going to go across over to that warehouse. Next to the warehouse are going to be 3 elites, which we're going to kill those because that's really what's going to be the better drops of this area down here. Alright, so there's 3 elites. A storage crate right here. And then we got a few things inside here. There's something that always pops up underground, but you can't go into the basement because the terrain is in the way. So if I click this, so you can see it down here. But right here, we've got the terrain issue. So. Sad. Wish we could get it. I'm a bit of a loot goblin, so if I can get it, I'll get it. Alright, and inside, we've got a nice little lucky drop, storage crate, and some random bits. So with those 2 locations, I got over encumbered 2 times, and now we're going to go back to the house and see what we get. Alright, so in our inventory, we have a billboard, a wall clock, and a small signal light that we obtained this time. Oh, and this carton. Don't really care, right? This is just things you can put down. They're not things that you get to keep whenever the reset happens. But the blueprints, we got the black couch formula. We got the large formula for frame number 4. We got the formula for a candle, which is actually super cool. I like that. That's going to be a cool aesthetic. And then an actual bookcase. So that's fantastic. Very happy with that. And wall clock 2 formula. I think we obtained that this time. I could be wrong. That might have just been sitting in here and I forgot about it. Material-wise, I'm just going to go ahead and freeze frame right here and then put the stuff that we got on the side because it's going to be much easier than me sitting here and blabbering everything out. So make sure to pause as needed because I'm not going to leave this on screen for long. The whole process might take you 20 minutes as you're learning the locations and where the stuff is at, but all in all, 2 fantastic places to loot. No complaints out of me for it. There's also some gear that we obtained. So we got a pistol and a sniper rifle. We got a helmet. We got a mask. We got a pair of gloves. So the barbecue gloves. Pretty cool stuff. And we got a handful of legendary mods. So if that helps at all with you getting some good materials, let me know. If you know some spots that are just as good or even better than these ones, let me know in the comments below where they're at so I can go ahead and take a look at them too, because I would like to add some variety to my looting. I really wish that we could get some good stuff up in the Black Heart region. I mean, obviously you can go over here and you can do the White Cliff area, but it's still not super lucrative because you can get a good amount of stuff there, but it takes so long to just traverse through the whole place. I just wish we had more settlements. I hope that whenever they open up the new areas, the new spots aren't going to be even more barren than this desert area. I hope it goes back to the crowded area like we had here in the beginning. But we'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.